I am normally a really super positive person. I normally try and find the good in everything that I do, the people that I meet. However, the latest Disney Dreamlight Valley update has got me mad in capital letters, and I'm going to tell you why in this video. But before we spill the tea, I'm just going to run through a little bit of the update for you, just in case you've missed it. If you're a fan of Disney Dreamlight Valley, you will know the latest update dropped on December 6th, and we are experiencing missions in outer space, and there is some festive content as well. And yes, there is so much good stuff in this update. We have Buzz, Woody, and Stitch. We can now adjust the light in the game, so no more decorating in the dark, which is definitely a treat. We can buy more items from Kristoff's store, and yes, I'm happy about this despite the limits. There is a new festive star path with some really adorable furniture, motifs, critters, and more. New DIYs, new recipes, brand new enchantments for tools, and most importantly, we have socks. I am grateful for all of this goodness, however, it is now time to get to the part where I'm not so happy. Now let me paint the picture for you. I was happily playing away on stream yesterday, playing the update for the first time when I entered the furniture mode. And in the top right hand corner, there was some red numbers glaring at me. Now red is never a good sign, maybe unless it's Santa Claus going to give you some presents, but anyways, this red was not good. This red was to notify me that I had reached the item limit for my valley. I could not place any more furniture items until I removed some that had been placed down, and this was the start of a little bit of a rant. I was not happy, and the prospect of being able to decorate my whole valley seemed to have washed away with this update. Now you might be thinking, but we've had an item limit in the game for a while, and you would be right. However, I had never reached the previous limit. I turned to the patch notes for an idea as to what was going on and to try and get some answers as to how to combat this. Now the patch notes does feature a little paragraph on this particular topic, and it says improved item limits feedback in furniture edit mode by adding a second on-screen counter. The top counter tracks the number of different items placed in the valley, while the bottom counter tracks the total number of items, including duplicates. This should provide more clarity when reaching these limits, as like before, hitting either limit will prevent players from placing any more items in their valley, unique items or total items respectively, until they remove items to make space. Firstly, I hate the word that they used, improved. I know it's talking about the counters, but nothing about this is a positive change. Nothing about the item limit is improved. The top counter was the counter we had previously, and I had no issues with that and never met that. However, the bottom counter seems to track every item we place, including holes that we dig in the ground. I never had a problem with this before until this counter became visible. So what is going on? I know they are saying that these are just visible and they did exist before, but something has definitely changed. And how am I supposed to become a pumpkin millionaire if I'm not able to dig massive amounts of holes? Likewise, how am I able to decorate my valley if I have this item limit in place? I know I've said it a few times about being able to decorate my whole valley, but honestly, this does break my heart. I feel like I have barely scratched the surface with decorating. My plaza is nowhere near done. My meadow, an area that I'm so proud of and think it looks beautiful, isn't even finished. However, I'm now coming to terms with the prospect that I might have to tear down this area just so that I can decorate elsewhere. Cluttercore is definitely not an option in this game, and why tease us with all this lovely furniture if we're not allowed to use it? You may be thinking, why does decorating matter so much? Well, I would say a lot of the player base who have started to play Disney Dreamlight Valley have come from other games, such as Sims and Animal Crossing, and in these games, decorating is a major part of the gameplay. I know this game is still in early access and things may change, but if the developers are wanting longevity in this game, this is 100% something that needs addressing ASAP. Otherwise, the players who do enjoy decorating are gonna get tired quickly. And let's face it, the more the game has to offer, the more likely you will be to turn it on. There is only so much farming, mining, and generally quest completing that one player can take before it does get very dull and repetitive. So, offering decoration as a main part of your game is really important, as it is a super nice change of pace. As some of you know, I play Disney Dreamlight Valley on the PC, and I very rarely have performance issues. Now, I know those of you that play on the Switch experience problems quite regularly, and I fully empathize with you all. However, those that do play on the PC should not be punished because of the Switch performance issues. If this is the case, and this is why we have the item limit, please will you consider expanding the limit for those who play on PC. There is no need to tar all of the players with the same brush. We discussed this on stream, and a suggestion was made by the lovely Canada Crossing that maybe they should implement loading screens between the biomes. Now, this is a solid suggestion. We see loading screens going in and out of character homes, and it would take a couple of seconds of black screen just to be able to move between the biomes. And I think that if this was a way to solve all of the item limit problems, I think we would all take those couple of seconds just so that we could decorate properly until the full potential that this game has. If this isn't possible, then maybe something like Lizzie through Kate has suggested, and maybe the item limit should be per biome, and maybe there should be more separation between the whole valley. And I would fully support this as well, so at least the damage is spread throughout the valley, and this would make it easier to manage when decorating. This way, if you wanted to decorate one particular biome, you would know how much furniture, how many bushes, how many trees, etc. you would be able to use. It would also help you manage your farms as to give an idea of how big you could make your farm, maybe even spread them throughout the biomes. If this is going to be the new way forward, and even digging holes is going to counter towards the limit. I do not want this video to be totally negative, and I'm really sorry if it comes across that way, but I feel that this is an important issue that we as players of this game, who some of us may have paid a lot of money to have the privilege to pay early access, should not be quiet about, especially if you do want the full ability to decorate as well. I will continue to play this game, and I just really hope that the developers are taking note of what their community want and allow us to play the game to its full potential. Until then, I guess I should start destroying some of my builds, as this doesn't look like it's going to go away anytime soon, and as much sadness as that brings, I hope I can build something new and decorate with this new way of item limits, as sad as it may be. Let me know in the comments what you think about the item limit. Do you want to be able to decorate your whole valley? Do you want to have the freedom to not be confined by limits? Let me know how you feel about this. This may be a divisive topic, but I'm sure the large majority of you will agree with me. Until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.